I'm just trying to be the best.
No, dude, you misunderstand my friend, right? My whole thing is like, I want to do the best I can, right? And I'll get what I get, right? I just wonder why other people get something I can't get.
Can I just say something? Fly on the wall.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm very into this new Bobby Lee. It is. I don't know.
What new Bobby Lee? What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Could you tell us, like, compare the two differences?
I mean, look, we fucked around and we found out Bobby Lee got self-esteem, and this is what happened. Mm-hmm. I hadn't listened to the podcast. So I literally know Bobby as someone that is like, we are very open about our insecurities and low stuff. I turned on the podcast and I was just like skipping around, and it's like, I'm Bobby Lee, motherfucker. Like you said it a couple times. You're like, I'm Bobby Lee. I'm Bobby Lee. And I was like, that is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I feel like you
therapized
have
Bobby.
Broken through something. Maybe in the last year, maybe it was the pandemic, maybe it was what happened with all that drama, but I just feel that you have arrived to another level of understanding of your worth, and I think it's awesome.
I would have to agree.
Well, because you react to things that aren't real. You know what I mean?
Or maybe you did that show with the fucking Ace, and we're like, if you call yourself not funny, you're calling your fans dumb. You know what I mean?
No, it's like this. It's like, I can't walk around, right, going, I'm a piece of shit. I can't get nothing, and all that whole fucking thing, right? Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, doing a scene with Sarah Jessica Parker in New York, and then she's like wanting to know who I am and all that stuff. And in my head, it's like my inner voice isn't matching what the reality is, right? So it's like I'm just trying to match my reality with my voice.
Like, to say that you're not successful, that's like on some QAnon shit. It's like it's
it's
delusional.
It's delusional. It's insane.
And everyone is just like, okay, so wait,
and you're right in many ways, because I used to do that. Even this is the thing that bothered you about me is that like after I would do well on stage, I would go, I bombed, right? And it was just the same way of trying to but that didn't even make any sense when you would bring it up like that. Because one day you pulled me aside and said, stop, I can't do this anymore.
Well, it was before
it's
you
tiring.
went on. But I think sometimes when you have a maladaptive behavior that works really well for you, either like you're minimizing yourself, making yourself small, and walking on eggshells around narcissists, or borderlines, like that maybe worked really well to shrink yourself or be like, I'm a piece of shit, I'm ugly. That I did that same shit. It worked for me because it made the narcissists in my life not feel threatened by me, and it made me feel safe. So when I would see, before you went on stage, you're like, I'm gonna bomb, and I'm like, maybe this was like a tool he developed so that other comedians wouldn't be threatened by him, and this is how he survived in the hallways, and you would go like, I'm gonna bomb, and you'd be like nervous before going on. Most of the people are there to see you, and then you go on and destroy in a way that made
yeah.
Okay, but I know you're being, I know what I'm talking about. But 10 years in, every night for 10 years, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then I was like, how sometimes you just need permission sometimes for someone to say like, oh, you don't need to do that. You're like, and something clicks. And I was just, for like a year, I was like, what if I just said, no, don't say anything. It's none of your business. How dare, who are you? He's senior to you. Like, and then one day I just said it.
Yeah.
I'd like to make a comment that
Go
might
ahead.
be inappropriate.
Go ahead.
Since we are no longer in a relationship.
Okay.
But
Tell your leg.
The worst thing about breaking up, though, is being at the Comedy Store, because there are people that I'd never talked to that are going like, I'll see them and they'll be like, bring it in.
Oh, God.
You hate that.
And I go, what?
They're all just so psyched Kalila's single.
Oh, that's not what it is? But it's like even people I barely talk to, come on, buddy. Right? And I'm like, and I don't want to be a dick, so I'm kind of like, okay. And I'll just kind of give them a hug, and they're like, man, if you ever need anything. It's like,
they're doing the
bitch,
circle?
I don't know you.
Have any of you gotten DMs from people trying to like?
I finally got my first one.
Oh, really? What did it say? No, why you don't have to be.
Oh, it's just I got excited. It was my one and only. I've never gotten one before.
Yeah, go ahead. I want to know.
Yeah, and I don't want to get into it, but it was like one body.
You don't?
One body part.
Yeah.
And she said, I want to fuck you.
It was Kalila.
It was me. It was a fucking burner account.
And